Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a new in Urban Decay video. I've got two of their latest products here, the Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator, and I've got the Urban Decay Wild West palette, which I have been so excited to try both of these, and I finally got them, and I thought I would do a testing review and a little bit of a wear test. So what I'll do, I'll put it on, tell you my thoughts, I'll go away for the rest of my day and get on with it, and then I'll come back and tell you how it's kind of worn out throughout the day and my thoughts. Let's do foundation. Now this looks lovely. I love the fact that so many brands now are doing foundations that are tinted and good for your skin. Now this has kombucha and marala oil in it, so it's going to be super hydrating and good for your skin. It says it gives a 24-hour glow. It's dewy, juicy finish, healthy looking skin glow, and it's up to 24 wear. So it's a weightless medium coverage that looks fresh all day. It's also a vegan formula. So this is what the packaging looks like. Oh my god, I die for this turquoise blue. I'm literally like, yeah, it reminds me of Santorini. So yeah, I'm always really skeptical when brands say it's like a tinted moisturizer / medium coverage. It's like, but what is it though? What is it? Is it a tinted moisturizer or is it a foundation? As you can see, I've got some blemishes. This is actually the best my skin has ever looked. Oh, I've got one there as well. So 1, 2, 3, and a little bit of discoloration there. 3 isn't too bad. As you guys know, I've like struggled with my skin so much. So yeah, let's give this a try and see. I'm just gonna put my hair out of my face. So I'm just going to apply mine with a foundation brush. It comes in a tube bottle and it's literally just a squeeze out, very standard way of foundation. There's no pump in this, so I guess you could probably get everything out of this tube. Now I went for the shade 40 Light Medium. I chose this shade online on the basis of another foundation that I have from Urban Decay. So let's see how, I mean, that's not far off actually. That is a pretty good match. If you're someone who wants to purchase this or a new foundation and you don't know what shade to go for, do take full use of their online skin matching system that most brands have. I know Urban Decay definitely have one on their website. So how it feels to go on, it feels really light. It feels like I'm applying a thick cream, like a moisturizing cream, and it's given me really great coverage. I definitely have my favorites when it comes to tinted moisturizers that I know will give me that extra skin like coverage / protection. I know it sounds weird, but when you have problematic skin and spotty skin, it's like a security blanket. That's how I kind of see it. So yeah, it feels really good. That's 2 pumps I've used, I guess one for each side of my face, and I've just blended it all out, and whatever remains on my brush I just take it over my forehead. I really don't like putting that much foundation on my forehead, don't ask me why, but I really have just started to put foundation where I need it, and it's more like this part down. So this comes in 12 vegan formula shades and covers a wide range of skin tones, and they have that on the website where you can literally go find my shade and it will help you. This antioxidant rich kombucha brightens and detoxifies while the nourishing marula oil hydrates and protects, which is all good to know. Flexible shades designed to suit your skin tone by allowing your real skin to show through the medium coverage and sheer glow finish. Amazing. I really hope they bring this out in a concealer. Yeah, and then it says the Stay Naked foundation gives you breathable medium coverage with a second skin matte finish. Interesting. I love the fact that they say it's a matte finish, but also use the words like glow in there. It's like, I don't know what you can get, but it's blended in so well, and I haven't had to go in with a beauty blender. This is just me in real lighting, and you can see the dewiness of it. It does look like my skin, but better. We're all working from home right now, so it's having a foundation that is breathable, that has all these skincare benefits, is amazing. I know they're not actually even calling it a foundation, they are calling it a tinted glow hydrator, so that is exactly, yeah, that I feel like it has done. And let's see if I get the 24-hour hydration. Usually when I'm working all day, when I'm on my computer screen, I'm going to be editing a lot on my computer today, my skin always just feels super dry if I'm wearing the wrong foundation. So I would like to see how this wears out throughout the day. So I'm just going to set under my eyes before heading in to probably the most exciting part of this video, the Urban Decay Wild West palette. Okay, so I've just set my under eyes and I'm baking just a little bit so that if there is any fallout, I can literally brush it away. I am a lover of the Naked palettes. I wish I had one here to show you, but unfortunately I'm not at home. So I'm in lockdown with my boyfriend at his house, so I do have very limited resources here with me. But I do have a few of these palettes now, and it's almost as if like I love collecting them. So this is their Wild West palette, and can we just take a moment for the packaging? It's absolutely gorgeous. It's got like this faux snake effect, which is all multicolored, and I presume that is all the colors I'm going to be finding in this palette. It also says it is a vegan formula. There is no animal derived ingredients from this product. Just seeing this V here, you know, really stood out to me, so I really like that. Opening it up, there is a gorgeous wide array of colour, but what I also like is that there's no plastic film on top. It's very risky if, you know, during postage, how this will, like, there must have some issues with breakage, I don't know, but I always found that the plastic bit was a little bit unnecessary and a waste. We are all trying to reduce our plastic usage. It comes with their amazing brush, which I'm not sure if I'm going to be using, but I've loved all these brushes that comes in with the palette. This is the Naked palette, has like some of the best brushes. All the others I've just like, why do you guys even bother? So the inspiration for my eyes, I really want to try all the colours that they have. So this is just like from their website. I'm going to try and use some of the blues. It's going to be more of a goldy bronze eye. So let's see how it goes. Gosh, they look absolutely stunning. Colours are gorgeous. This turquoise is definitely calling out to me. It just reminds me of a Greek holiday. I just cannot wait. And it's definitely, yeah, it does feel like the Wild West in here. I'm actually currently watching Westworld, so yeah, I'm really liking the vibes. I usually don't use a eye primer, but for this I will. I actually don't have my Naked primer with me, so I'm just using another one. I feel like because these colours are so bold, I really want to make sure I have a great base for them. Let's get stuck in. Right, so I'm just using a fluffy brush to start. I love using a fluffy brush. Yeah, I probably use it all the time. I'm first going to use the shade Stand Off, which is this lovely neutral shade, and just brush that all over the lid. I love the fact that there's always a decent sized mirror in here. You can take this away with you once we're allowed to travel, and you've got everything you need. You've got an amazing brush, got a great size mirror and a gorgeous array of colours. And then I'm just going to take the shade Ghost Town, which is this really lovely terracotta shade. The pigments in this is amazing. I'm just going to do the crease of my eye, and that's going to be like my blending colour. And this is blended so well. That's gorgeous. I feel like I might even take this colour to the bottom of my eye as well. Then I'm just taking the shade Whiskey and just adding a bit more depth into the crease of my eye and just kind of blending that in, and it just looks gorgeous. I like the transition of all of this. Whiskey looks a little bit more brown in the palette, but on my eyelid it looks more cool toned, and on the palette it looks more warm toned, so that's a bit different. Something I wasn't really expecting, but it still blends in so nicely. And then I'm actually going to take the brush that's inside the palette and I'm going to give it a bit of a try. I want to see if changed in the brush, in how it applies. And then for the base of my eye, I'm just going to go in with the shade called Nudie, which is this shade here. On camera it looks really pale, but in the palette it looks very, again, it has more of a warm tone. I'm just going to lay this down as like my base colour, because I'm going to put some of the glitter shades, which I'm so looking forward to trying. And that kind of goes in. It's a great base. Now I'm going to go in with the shade Holden, which is this beautiful foil-like glitter. I even hate saying the word glitter because these shades, I don't know, they're more like of a shimmer foil effect. And just put that on the eye. The brush isn't really picking it up as much as I would have hoped, so I might have to wet the brush just to see. It's just not getting picked up with a brush, not like how they used to, and not like how other shadows I've tried. I'm going to go in with my finger and see if that will... Oh, that's better. So the brush is a no with that. Use your fingers with these to get a gorgeous deposit of colour. I'm just going to go back and just deepen up the corners. I just feel like it's just not, I don't know. And that's with the shade Whiskey again. And then just bring a little bit down, whatever's left, just on the outer bottom part of my eye. Okay, now this is probably the most exciting bit that I really want to do, is use the beautiful turquoise shade called Bud and create like a turquoise liner with it. And I'm just going to kind of focus it more on the outer corner of my eye. So I've got a liner brush here and I've got my lovely trusty Urban Decay All-Nighter setting spray, and what I'm going to do is just wet it and first pick up the dark blue, which is called Text, and use that as like the base before I put on the turquoise. And wow, yes, you can definitely use these colours wet and it just looks stunning. And a little bit of a flick. So that has just gone on so well wet, and the actual palette of the eyeshadow, it hasn't been ruined because I've used the colour wet. You know, sometimes you get that horrible film over it. I haven't got that at all. I just love that shade of blue. I just think that looks stunning. I might just take it again, whatever's left on the brush, just use it at the bottom a little bit, just to kind of define it and blend that out a little bit with the brush. Gorgeous. I'm now going to spray my brush again, and then I'm going to go in with that beautiful turquoise colour. Picks up the product so nicely, and then I'm just going to use this more on the centre out. Get that very nice shimmer turquoise colour to it. I am experiencing a little bit of fallout with the blue shades. Wow, it just looks stunning. And again, whatever's left, I'm just kind of using that underneath. Gorgeous. I'm just going to do the exact same on the other eye. So guys, I've put on mascara and some lashes. Who am I? I rarely ever put lashes, but I felt like this eye deserved some lashes. You can see at the bottom here, not a lot of fallout. I only really experienced fallout when I was using the blue turquoise color, but it's very, you can't really notice it, and it's been picked up luckily from the powder under my eyes. So what I'm just going to do is just brush that off, and that will take away any fallout and just leave me with a lovely bright under eye. So the lashes that I use are actually from MAC, in case you guys were wondering. I'm not sure exactly which ones these are. There's like no name. Oh, it's the 85 Sex Pot Lash. The colours are really lovely. The brush is good. I felt like the other brushes were better. It just feels a little bit more plasticky for me. But the fact that it's vegan, I'm willing to look past it, because, you know, for the good of the cause. And they've like blended really lovely. That turquoise, every time it hits the light, it just sparkles and it looks so lovely. So if you're somebody with dark eyes like me, then adding a bit of colour to your eyes like a turquoise blue will just brighten it all up. I'm going to quickly do the rest of my face, my bronzer, highlighter and lips, and I'll check in with you guys at the end. So guys, I have finished filming for the day. I've ate, I've gone out to the shops, I've just touched up my lip, but everything else, it seems to be still in place. I don't know if it's due to the fact that I use this all-nighter setting spray, which is amazing, and it really does keep your makeup in place all day and all night. But maybe, yeah, so I don't know if it's that, but the foundation is kept really well. There's no creasing or cracking around my nose area, which tends to happen. It doesn't feel dry under my eyes either, and it just feels so comfortable to wear. It really does feel like I haven't been wearing anything. So this is definitely going to replace a older foundation that I have, that I just, at the moment with this pandemic, I just don't need a thick full coverage foundation at the moment, because this one just looks really well on photography as well. Basically with what I do with YouTube filming, being on camera, being on social media, it's always nice to have a tinted moisturizer. This is classified as a tinted hydrator that doesn't give flashback, that looks really well on camera, that looks like skin, and this is definitely what I feel like this has achieved for me and has given me the coverage that I need. The eyes are still looking amazing, and even my boyfriend commented, because he has not seen me in a blue eyeliner, and he was very impressed. And I went down for lunch, he was like, oh, you look super glam, and I was like, I know, I just rolled out from the wild west. So yeah, I absolutely love this palette. If you are looking for something to add to your naked palette collection, then I highly recommend it. Feels super luxe. I love the embossed writing on it, and now that it comes in this new vegan formula, it's just a winner in my books. A gorgeous array of colours, a colour palette that I don't actually have in my kit, with all these types of warm browns, but also the cool tones and the blues, which are just stunning. I don't know why I don't wear more blue in my eye makeup. So yeah, I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'll leave all the links down below in case you guys are interested in purchasing these products. They are available now. If you want to see more of me, then come over to my Instagram, where you get to see a more behind the scenes in depth of my life, and turn on that notification bell so you are aware of the next time I upload. Thank you so much again for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.